Hello, it's that time again. It's time for another Curator's Chat here at Behringer-Crawford Museum. If you've been to our museum lately, you may have noticed that you can't come in because we're shut down until the 4th of February when we'll be opening up with a whole new exhibit. It's the time that we kind of change exhibits. We do a little exhibit maintenance and building maintenance and get everything kind of taken care of in January. The exhibit that we are going to be opening in February, we've talked a little bit about before. It's called From Faith to Fashion, The Role of the Bead. So today what I did is I've been borrowing from wonderful Northern Kentucky collectors and regional collectors beaded artifacts. These are all Western native from a gentleman in Erlanger, and they are beautifully done, and they really tell a great story. So I just wanted to pull out some of the items that I brought in from our collector. These are trade beads, and really these are very old Venetian and rolled like chevron beads. The ones around here are known as watermelon beads, and they're from Africa. But beads were traded to all around the world, and within the Western native groups, once we really got a lot of these glass beads, you could decorate and ornament things in ways that you couldn't in the early days when native people used quill work. So quill work is porcupine quills, which are hollow and can be dyed. It tends to, when you see quill work, it tends to be earlier decorative work. So if you see something that is old and has quill work on it, it's often 18th century or early 19th century. This is a fly swatter from the Sioux Nation, and you could keep flies off of you. It has all kinds of neat little, tin bells and tinklers on it, and also these are deer toes, which is kind of interesting to see on this artifact. It's a beautiful piece, and I believe the horsehair plume on this is actually maybe from a Prussian helmet, which is kind of fun too. The large blanket is a Blackfoot firstborn blanket, and this is probably late 19th century, early 20th century. Loom built beaded strap here, and it's a beautiful piece that is one of the prized possessions of our collector that has loaned it to us, and it's a very special thing. We also have these beautiful moccasins for ceremony and dance. These are Shoshone, and they're very finely beaded mocks. Also, probably 1890s to maybe 1910. One of my favorite artifacts on this table, though, is this, and this is a little earlier. This is probably 1870 to 1890, and this is Crow. It's a ration coupon bag. So when native peoples were put on reservations and they couldn't hunt and provide for themselves anymore, the government was feeding them, they would give them ration coupons so that they could trade them in to the federal government, and they would be given food. And this bag is, with all of its little 10 tinklers on it, was made to keep the ration coupons together. And I think it's just a wonderful example of beading, and it tells an interesting story. And that's the fun thing about beads and this exhibit is, not only is it fashion and it becomes aesthetically pleasing, but often within native beading, within beading from all around the world, the beads are also used to tell a story. There's aspects of the religion that's tied into it. There's aspects to storytelling that you see. It's like a fine painting or something that's conveying a story or helping you understand an experience. And we're excited. I'm excited to have this exhibit that's going to not only have wonderful kind of surprise fashion items in it, but also that are going to help us learn and tell the story of other people's experiences and experiences through the bead that's going to be open up on February 4th. I hope to see you all there then, and I will keep you kind of informed of some of the surprises to come. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.